In this video help, we're going to cover the employee schedule and employee schedule listing. Let's go ahead and go to the schedule. The schedule looks somewhat similar to the individual expense report we just showed on the last video, where it has a portal. And on that portal, we're going to enter one individual employee's information. In this particular case, you would add a new record for each individual employee, add an employee, have the employee name and the position that they're actually filling. Then this would run their schedule. As before in the other portal we just showed, this is not an entry on this line. It just shows you the ID number for the person that's listed. You'd put in the date, time, and start time and stop time, and the work hours that this person actually worked. Then what the work assignment is for that particular date. What this screen actually allows you to do is to organize your employees and make sure that they have their things that they're supposed to be doing for one day or a period of time, which this actually could repeat if you wanted to run a schedule in the morning, in the midday, and afternoon. You could actually assign different things that you wanted employees to complete. This is also a way of tracking their work hours to make sure that they are putting in the work hours that they say they are. Now, as a particular application, this one does not have the actual time record stamp where an employee comes in and actually logs in and puts in a time. That could be modified on this screen to allow you to have employees check in and check out. And the way that's done is that when they click, there's a button in these two fields. When they click in the button, it automatically adds the time currently from the system clock. And as they book out, they click the next one and it books them out at that particular time from the system clock. They do not have the ability to modify that time once they've clicked on the button. If they click again, it will not function. So this gives them the one time in and out. And the same thing pertains to all of these hours on here, and it automatically calculates the amount of hours on that kind of a situation. On this one, what we're doing is we're putting 7 to 8 p.m. and the duties that that person has, obviously. You could do the same thing where you're doing this on a time clock where they log in and log out. You could have a drop down where you can pick specific things, or you can put in here a ongoing thing for each day for that employee as far as what you want them to do for that period of time. It's your choice. Now, as far as the actual listing, the listing is the individual printable thing where you can pick through a find the responsibilities for the individual, or you can run this particular thing by a date, using the date for the particular work that you have planned for the person and the times that you have them planned to start and finish that particular task that you want them to do. So this is the report that you could actually generate on a daily basis and put it on a bulletin board where employees coming in can look at their time and where they're supposed to be working. If they're a temporary employee and you just want them to do specific tasks within the time they're at work, you would list that here. So if you have any questions, as always, you can contact me. And if you want this modified to do additional things, you can have that done. Now, while I'm speaking of that, this is the last video help in the system. If you do have additional things that you've seen that you want added to the application, recall this is a custom application and it can be modified to do many different things. For example, one of the things that I've had a request for is that a person may want a specific type of a document that when a client comes in for a booking during the day on the booking, there would be one screen that would take the information from the booking screen that you enter here, and it would give that form that you hand to the customer where he puts in his driver's license and so forth, and you can hand him the iPad and just have him annotate the vehicle and the license number, and then add his emails or telephone numbers on that form. And then from that form, you could either print it and hand it to him if he needs a copy, or you can print it and put it away for your records where you have a record of it when it's required. And of course, you can always add additional things like comments and stuff like that. And modify it to meet your particular requirements. The way I do that is if you send me the actual form, I will duplicate the form on the screen and put the live fields in the form for you so that you don't have to do that for yourself. If you need anything else and you've seen anything else in the application that you feel you want changed, please give me a call or send me an email request before you purchase the live item online. Thank you.